let's get right into it. I've played it before, but for the sake of content base building, let's create a new profile. I am going to go with what I like to fall back on. Flex that title wherever I can. Right. Let's keep it as close to me as possible. I used to look like that with short hair, but now it's not short anymore. So I do a lot of ponytails, especially when I'm not trying to look presentable. Name. What do you want for name? Ivy. Now that's a bit too Western. Want to stick to a kind of name from where I come from. Let's go with something very generic. Lily. Lily's good. It works in all kinds of cultures. Definitely let's go more brown to suit my skin tone. Maybe go with that one. Yeah, I think that's close enough. Can't look at me, so can't say. Others will be a better judge of that. Hair. I mean, the darkest shade possible, obviously, since mine is black, but I just want to see what the others would look like. Oh, pink. It's kind of like slightly too saturated than the pink of Vi from Arcane, who's basically my favorite Arcane character. But yeah, as decided, let's stick with dark. And eyes, we'll keep it brown since there is no black. And that was easy. So we've got that profile and a completely virgin game. And would be cool to have somebody to co-op with. I don't really know anyone personally who plays this game or, you know, has a system or a setup which can take this game, so to speak, which is kind of sad when you think about it. But yeah, if I find someone who's interested, I'm happy to play over the weekends. Anyway, let's start campaign style. I don't really want to do sandboxing yet. Haven't actually even tried sandboxing before, but I've heard it's cool because you get to add things like basements and stuff, which you can't really do structurally change. The houses you kind of get assigned, or the houses you want to flip in the game. To a degree, yes, you can kind of demolish everything and rebuild and add like a floor and change the roof and you know, have like the whole pavilion style garden if you want to. But basements, not really. Here we go. Alarms ringing, pressing E. Now, this was the part about learning the controls. Yeah, okay. Walking up and down. Good enough. Phone call. We answer that.
Hello there.
Tom.
Look who's decided to message me after all these years. So, you're interested in house flipping?
Yes,
and
that's why I
moving
bought
back
this game.
to good old Pinnacle to find a job like that?
Yeah, like that job on the coast. I think this must be some kind of continuation of House Flipper, which I played ages ago and have no memory of. Someday I'll pick it up again with one of the DLCs, but let's say I got a bit homesick. I do feel homesick living in a
Just
different
admit you
country.
missed your old friend. But I totally get why you wanted to come back. You could say that time has stopped in our lovely little town. Though a few things
We'll
have
explore
changed
while this
since you
conversation is
left,
going
like
on.
the old driftwood house you asked about. The town council put turning it into a community center on hold.
I can move it. Town council is putting the driftwood house on hold. Okay, let's
At
ask what
first,
happened.
it was due to financing issues, but later, just listen. After the first crew left the renovation half finished, someone named it the ugliest house on this side of the coast. It quickly became a new tourist attraction. You know, great for a funny social media post. Of course, the locals aren't thrilled about the whole situation. They would rather have a proper community center. Yet the town council have decided to keep it as it is for now. Agreed.
Yeah,
I've
it is
seen
rough.
worse. Perhaps it's because of its past. My folks told me it was a beautiful building for almost 100 years. Then the owners went for some questionable changes in the 80s. It was their vacation house, but they stopped going there soon after. And when the town finally took it over, well, it really wasn't what it used to be.
Let's ask more about it. I think this driftwood house is sort of like the end mission in this campaign.
Agreed. It's always sad to see a beautiful house ruined, like what happened with the place I'm trying to sell. That gives me an idea. Would you take another house fixing job?
Of course, let's take it.
Love the enthusiasm. Check your email for the details. I'll send them there. I'm so glad we're going to work together. Take care.
Okay, so first job is waiting. To find it, press tab and open the emails tab. Okay. Yeah, lots of cute posters from, I would presume, is my mother. And quite untidy, lots of trash, which we will get rid of once we make a little bit of money. I mean, look at that wallet, it's a joke, 500 bucks, nothing. Quite run down and beaten. We should be able to tidy this up when, we can sort of activate all those different controls, cleanups, sledgehammer stuff. Little callback to Sledge in Rainbow Six, which is a game I used to play. I play it less frequently now. Oh, there's a postcard which we should probably read. Hi, sweetie. We've just settled in Moonrise Bay. Our new house is really lovely. You should come visit to see for yourself and call more often. Our mums want you to call more often. Take good care of our old pinnacle of home so we are free to renovate and build the mansion of our dreams when it comes to this one, which I guess we'll eventually get to. Although, something that I noticed even in the previous one is this is so narrow for the first space you kind of enter into when you're entering a home. I would take down this wall completely and include this space as part of the living room space. So we have like a big ass foyer and living room and maybe like a central staircase. We can think about what to do with a garage if we really, really want one. The bare bones don't look bad. It's actually quite decent. And all these embellishments are things that I really, really suck at. Adding these pillars and kind of keeping it symmetrical. And oh, we have a little toy sandbox here for kid, which is crazy because I don't think there's a kid. I mean, this could have been, just a child at home. Nice, cute little gazebo and an archway. Oh, this is pretty. We can use this as sort of like an inspiration later. And the flower beds are nice too. With this little walkway here. I mean, we're obviously going to get rid of all the dead flowers eventually. So without further ado, let's get on to the job that our friend Tom has for us in Pinnacle Suburbs. Let's see this. Tom says, hi, I've been tasked with selling this little house, but right now it's totally a mess. I need someone trusted to help me clean it up. So it's primarily a cleaning job, not the romanticized house flipping that we had set out to do, but that'll come later. I worked with a new interior designer for the first and last time. She overdecorated the house, and left the windows open to let the fresh air in, which wouldn't be that bad if only a raccoon didn't take it as an invitation to pay a visit. A raccoon. Raccoons are really cool. I love the memes with, the raccoons in the dumpsters having a little rave. The aftermath is in the pictures. So if you're looking for a chance to flip a house, this one really needs it. But overall, simple job, easy money, and welcome back to town. Oh, that's sweet. A friend who really helps us out. I mean, how many times have you kind of reached out to your friends and been like, hey, I'm available to work, I'm looking for work, and something actually works out? It's like a grind from day one. Let's get started. Few things you should know. Yellow exclamation means the quests nearby. To see a detailed quest list, press tab. Different quests require different tools. To open tool menu, use the left click. Okay, book with Bessie the Beaver, I think. I think muscle memory will trigger and I'll remember what's to be done. Oh, the flies. It's messy. Right. So we hold this and we do that. And that was tab. And now we've got, oh, there's a new, that's the garden update, the landscaping tool. All right, let's just put trash away for now. Right, just collecting all the crap that is there. There's something beautiful about this game in the sense of how calming it is. And I guess that was the whole niche, right? To keep this house renovation theme going with how calming it is. Let's start cleaning inside. I'm sure there's, yeah, crap inside. We're just gonna trash the book as well because there's already one copy near the dumpster outside. Right, those slippers don't count as trash, so oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Right, so let's just dump. Oh, that should not have happened. Clearly, I'm not a basketball player. Clearly. Not even a FIFA player, really. No hate on FIFA players, just not my kind of game. I really do prefer the very chill, cozy, similar to what's this, low stakes. And, played a lot of Stardew Valley. And for the little bit of extra cerebral engagement, I did dabble in Satisfactory for a while. Julian really, my husband really insisted that we play that. He was the first one to discover it, and he played it for a few weeks before. He's like, "Hey, you gotta try this. It's a lot of fun." Is there more trash? Yeah, there is more trash. So it's a single storied space. No floors, but lots of trash. Wow, so the raccoon really went to town here, and we don't need to be a raccoon and put our garbage bags inside the place. We put them where they belong, in the garbage can. One thing that I think this game could really benefit from, I mean, I don't think something like this is ever going to be planned, but to see other people. Like, we see that we're in this really nice suburban neighborhood, and we don't see anyone else, like not even, the garbage pickup fellow or a mailman or something. That would be a nice little detail to the game. Anyway, we had better get started with cleaning. That book is just, I will pick it up and put it somewhere else eventually, I think. Right. I forgot that in the early stages of this game, all of this takes forever. Like, when you've got unlocked some of the perks, just go pss, pss, and it's like a second of cleaning and the stains are gone. And now it's a bit longer. That's okay. I'm gonna just cut out the boring bits, keep the interesting bits, and or maybe speed it up if I ever get around to using an editing software. Not exactly super tech savvy, me. Good old me. But yeah, let's wipe those raccoon footprints that we've got here. Also, the fishes are kind of creepy. I remember when I first started this game and it was relatively new, the fishes were quite prominent as also a decoration that you can do for the houses that you flip. And I was like, yeah, but unless you're a hardcore fisherman, you do not really want that much fish decoration, do you? Yeah, this is what it is. Right. So that's cleaned up. Some scratch marks on that door here. Absolutely not nice. Let's get rid of that. See, more fish decoration. Yeah, I can see why the previous interior decorator was fired. Or last job, so to speak, not fired really. We're gonna lift that TV and set it straight once we finish the clean up. I mean, okay. Client is happy, you can finish the job now, but we have a 1-star. Nah, we try for a 3-star, right? We don't just stop at a 1-star. Oh, that's more garbage. There's the faithful garbage bag, and back to cleaning. Yeah, we're gonna have to sell those messy boxes, I hope. Not gonna keep them. So it says we still have 5 stains. Is it time to use our super site? Oh, there they are. More raccoon prints. Okay. So the stains are gone. Window cleaning. Window cleaning. Oh, we have to stay with the clean tool. Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay. That's another thing done. We'll likely be adding or selling stuff here, which we will get to. So I think most of the cleaning is... No, there's a stain there. Okay. Stain somewhere here. Uh-huh. Where else? There. 2 stars with that stains cleanup. Righty tighty. Let's start selling shit. Oh, there's a stain somewhere. There we go. Yeah, this quest site, the vision that you see with the flashing thing, super helpful. Didn't have that in the first game as far as I can recall. We have changed to the selling tool. What needs to be sold? Let's just... Oh, that's a isn't... Yeah, okay. These are stains. Did not see that. And you know, maybe we should start closing the windows so that after we are done, a raccoon does not make in. I think the bathroom one was open. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was part of a quest. Okay, did not know that. But yeah, back to selling. So selling. Nothing to sell here, but there are stains. Okay, still got 2 stains. Where? There. Done. Selling. Gonna sell that fish. I'm glad the okay. Live, love, love. That's kind of meh. What else? Okay. More fishy. You're fine. You're fine. Let's just check tab. It's the box that needs selling. All right, the box is sold. I just look sideways because I got a notification on my phone. It's nothing important, but just gonna do a brief pause, get some water, check that notification, and be right back. And we're back. Let's get right down to it. Right, so we have sold a bunch of things. Okay, there's stuff here also to be sold. Is it here? Not in the bathroom. Then the fish, the cupboard. Anything else? Are you to be sold? No, it's more fishes. There you are, and a mirror, apparently. Where's the mirror? Or, okay, it's really these photo frames. Okay, it wasn't a mirror. Man, more fishy. Fishy. There we go. So what needs to be sold is sold. Window. I closed. Cleaning. Right. Pretty house behind, right? And that's all done. We should tidy up though, shouldn't we? I mean, we've got the 3 stars. But yeah, let's not leave it in this absolute state of disarray. We've got the cheap. And it's got a sledgehammer there. I think the game's trying to tell me something. What's that? Oh, it's a bowl. Yeah, let's center that. Slippers. Where do we keep the slippers at the entrance? Yeah, we have a cupboard for this, for fuck's sake. So we've got the slippers going. Did I put the wrong ones? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's straighten you up. maybe nudge you a bit. No, okay. I thought I could nudge you a little on the inside since just looks like a peeking out of that little corner bit, but all right. A vase maybe in the center. It's nice to be facing when you're having a conversation. I mean, it's not exactly symmetrical. Maybe we can make it. Yeah, let's orient it with the vase. Okay, we've got that. Some things. It's one of those cute little jars where you can put sugar and coffee and tea and things like loose tea leaves and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. Let's put you inside that box if we can. Great. That lamp's poor lamp. There we go. Maybe a little angle there. I think it's one of those where you can probably... Nah, doesn't look like one of those where you can probably adjust it. I guess the owners can move it if they want. I don't like the remote there. It's more suited here where you can watch the beaver. Speaking of the beaver, let's move that book away from the entrance and keep it... Yeah, let's... Or... There's a freaking shelf here. Let's put it on the shelf. Can I not have it standing? Okay, I'm just not gonna fiddle with the settings. Let's straighten that. Perfection. Let's close you and maybe move you off to the side. Oh, my movement slows. Maybe because I'm dragging or pushing them. Let's straighten you. You're a nice little welcoming thing. Maybe we have you here where you're more visible from the street. I mean, I could put you here, but you're kind of... Yeah, you're kind of more visible here. Maybe on the other side, though. Let's see you now. Oh, you're still not quite that visible, huh? This side was better. Yeah, let's keep them. Whoever's gonna live here can adjust those things, right? Let's straighten these boxes and align them. Yeah, better. You can go inside the box, I guess. Yeah, let's... Or, you know, what would be really cool is to have a flower planter, like a planter, box planter kind of thing. And this looks okay. Yeah. Not how I would do it. A bit too cluttery here. Let's maybe move this. A bit fiddly. There. Let's move that there. And this nice. Yeah, everything else looks sort of fine. Candles here. They can put knickknacks to kind of decorate that space. And we've got a machine. Okay. That looked fine. Let's tidy this space up, huh? The raccoon really went to town here. Where did that box belong? Maybe there? Yeah, let's put it there. Toilet roll. Let's put you... Yeah, let's put a neat little pile here. Pink color toilet roll. I mean, I'm not judging. You can have whatever color toilet roll you want. That's fine. That's a little white one. Oh, okay, let's make it a pyramid. I mean, this game is nothing if not getting the little details. That's where all the meditative feeling comes from, doesn't it? Okay, this is more fiddling with the... Yeah. And let's put you... Well, fiddling again. There you go. Candles. Let's put them there. So we have two next to each other. Let's put this one a little up ahead. They don't... You know how you sort of cluster them together? It would be cool to be able to do that. Sort of like an infinite nudging till you get the exact position that you kind of wanted. Nothing in the box yet. Whoever moves in can populate it with whatever they want. Yeah, I think this, if I had moved here, maybe I'd change the color of the black ones to something lighter, like just so that it can offset the green better. Like the green looks so nice with this one. You know what? Why didn't they go with the white? They just wanted to highlight the shower area a bit more. I mean, I get that, but I just feel like white would have done a better job. That is what it is. We're not being paid to improve that space. You know what? Let's keep the door open for like a viewing. And this space looks okay. Maybe we just put the computer more centered, and there's a little notepad. Cupboards are empty for whoever wants to move in. Mirror placement. Let's have it a little higher so you can, I would not put the mirror there, maybe. Or maybe I would, because you need to be able to see yourself. So maybe the plant should go out the window. No, let's keep it there. So this space is a little roomy to look at yourself. Right. But yeah, first job is all done, and the budget had a little more, 5,000. We could pretty it up more if we wanted, but I think with these early jobs, we just do what's asked and save all the money for the big flips that we want to do. So let's do finish. We'll earn 2,000 hard-earned money. That we get to the before and after. That's nice. We prettied it up a little bit, at least. Didn't add much to it, but tidied. More than I can say for what's going on behind me. It's so much fun when you do it in a video game because it's all neater and compartmentalized than in real life. Do we save photos? Nah, we save photos for the big flips. That's the first job finished. There we go. Friends appreciating it. Check your email. So we've got more jobs. Lady next door was feeding that raccoon for. I love that little detail. She thought it was a very big cat. I have a cat, and she's not very big, but she's sweet to me. Okay, so we continue. And, maybe we fast forward in this game a little bit so that I can show you my first flip when I get to that point. So I'm gonna take a break here, fast forward, play a little more, come back when it's time for a flip, when we have enough money for one, right? Let's do that.